Greetings and salutations. It's about 7:40 in the morning. This is when I usually start drinking vodka. I'm kidding. This is water and a shot glass. Maybe ask yourself, why are we doing water in a shot glass this morning? Well, I'll tell you why. Because we're doing blood typing today. Blood typing? Why would I need to type my blood? Well, I don't really know. Maybe you need to win a bet. Maybe you work in some kind of line of work whereby your blood may be lost, perhaps emergency services. And you would need to know quickly, what kind of blood do I need in me, doctor? Because I'm losing it by the quart, okay? And if you're like me, I type my blood every morning, all right? Because things can change. It hasn't yet, but I've found that, as long as I stay on top of it and I'm ready, then I know that if it does change, I'm good to go, okay? So what I've done is I have purchased and procured an Eldon, which is a Denmarkish, Dutchish company. Eldon blood typing kit. Very simple. These are like $10 to $16. I order them by the gross because, again, I do this multiple times a day sometimes. Sometimes I find that, after a hearty lunch, perhaps my blood might change. It hasn't yet, again, but you never know. So what we're going to do is we're going to fasten our lap belts tight and our chin strap. We're going to see what in the hell this does. Okay, so what we have here is a simple little kit. I'm going to unpack it here. The instructions that typically I would say throw this in the trash, find your own way in life, but we kind of need this chart at the end, so I'll keep that off to the side. We have a little card that comes out of here. This is if you want to frame it or keep it for posterity, in case you can't remember a series of letters or numbers. We have what's called a pipette, a little alcohol swab. And then we have 4 what they call proprietary Eldon sticks. Okay, and these are kind of important because they're a large part of the process. So we got 4 of those because we're going to take 4 blood samples. And then this, this is the pain train. Whoop, whoop, and it's rolling into the station because this little bastard is going to put a puncture in your skin, your epidermis, as the doctors call it, that's going to create a small hole by which little rivulets and droplets of blood are going to come out, and you're going to capture them onto the Eldon stick, and it's going to be like carrying an egg and a spoon to get it to the sheet of paper that you're going to need to put it on. So, without further ado, I'm going to see how this goes. All right, so we're going to open the pack, and it's important that this pack stays hermetically sealed, again, as the doctors call it, because there is reactive agents on these things, these little cards. If you can see the little colors. And again, proprietarily, this is called the Eldon Card 2511. And so we place this down on the ground. We get our water pipette right here. And why are we using, of all things, a master shot glass? Because that's only the greatest golf tournament on the face of the earth. That's why. There's nothing better than when spring hits and you can just sit and chill and watch a nice round of golf through the weekend. So now we've got our little pipette. Okay, that is some high quality H2O. I don't know if that pipette's clean, but nevertheless, we also have our lancet at the ready, and I will put the pipette down. I will activate the lancet. Sometimes these are easier than, hold on a sec. I feel like I'm gonna stab myself with the lancet. So, hold on a sec. This is different than the one I've, all right. I'm going to pause for station identification. We'll be right back with the lancet. And we're back! All right, so if you try to pull this, it's fool's folly there. So you've got to twist it. And when you twist it, oh yeah, I see you, little lancet bastard in there. He's down in there and he's waiting to strike. So we have that ready. All right, the next thing we do is we want to put a drop of water on each of the reactive agent circles. 1 drop of water, 2 drops of water, 3 drops. You don't have to sing, but it makes me feel better. 4 drops of water. All right, now the pipette we don't need that anymore. And the next thing we need to do is we need to clean our finger, okay? Because we don't know where these fingers have been. And we have an alcohol swab to prove that. All right, so I'm going to decide which finger to do. Eeny, meeny, no, I'm kidding. I'm going to use my my ring finger on my left hand. And I'm gonna wipe this little bastard down. And I always like to do the whole finger, just in case the lancet slips. That way you get the nail bed, you know, the cuticle, as the nail people call it. The knuckle hair, you want to get all around the knuckle hair follicles. And sometimes I even go up onto the knuckle itself, and this tendon right here that travels down to the carpal tunnel type. But it's not important. All right, so the next thing I knew, I lance it. Now, you don't want to lance the top, okay? You want to lance the side of this little bastard because, I don't know why, but you do. So you take this right here and you go, oh, son of a bitch! I'm kidding, it didn't hurt that bad. But you then now squeeze and a little bit of blood starts to flow. And we love it when we see our own blood. And I really don't bleed very easily because that's not a lot of blood. And I'm having a hard time squeezing it to... Okay, so now you take the little drop of blood and you get it onto the Eldon stick. There's no way that is enough blood. And you put that... There's no way that's enough blood. This is the stupidest... You would never believe I do this every day of my life, would you? All right, so you scrape that. Man, this is some horse... Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and I let it just sit. The Eldon stick just stays. It tries to. Okay, so then I squeeze it some more. I need some pliers. Anybody got some... I need some pliers. And then we, I guess, scrape the blood off, because I am not a bleeder, apparently. Who knew? Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Not with an Eldon kit, I'll say that much. And there's no way that's going to be enough for the anti-D reagent. And we put that there. And, good God. Oh, there we go. That's how we bleed. That, now, see if we, oh, that's so much better, right? That's a droplet of blood. I'm not able to get this to stop. Holy crap. How's the... This is so stupid. All right, scrape the damn blood up. All right, so we put that in the anti-B reagent, and there's no way this is going to be enough blood to do what I need to do once again. So I'm going to make this son of a bitch bleed. I'm going to put a little pressure on it, and we're going to scrape that little Eldon stick. Oh, we might have a winner here for the anti-A reagent. Okay, so now you've got it on all four. You're bleeding profusely. And you take this stick and you just kind of smear it around. You don't want to get it into the other circle. There's no way this is enough blood. I'm going to put that on that. And then you do the same thing for this. Yeah, this is probably not going to work. So I'm probably just going to make up a blood type when this is all over. What do y'all know? And then I smear the anti-B. Okay, and I'm all in the circle. And I put that Eldon stick over there. And, yep. And then lastly, anti-A, which has the most blood of all of it. It's kind of cool. It's separating. It's like my hemoglobin's having a little dance party down there. Yeah, that's right. And Don Cornelius is invited. Now I take the card, and you see that my Paisley blood is, and I go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is vodka. Are we supposed to mix it? I'm kidding. It's water. It's totally water. And there's 10. And now I'll go back the other way and let that agent sing to the other side of the field. Look at that anti-B, man. That little bastard is just chilling. It's like a petri dish full of agar. How's it said? Agar. We'll call it agar. Garth Agar. That was Wayne's World. His name was Agar. Maybe that's what it is. It's Agar because he was named after... I'm supposed to be counting. That's got to be 10 seconds. Now we go down to the West. The West is the best, as Jim Morrison said. Oh, I'm going to have to fumigate this shirt. There's blood all over it. It looks like I've been stabbed. Okay, and that... I seriously, I'm going to have to start counting. Okay, I'm not even counted yet. And now I'm going to go down to, I guess if that was the West. We're now at the East. We're down in Wilmington. Okay, and we're chilling with anti-A, B, D, and whatever the control is. I don't believe in controls, but I'm not a science person either. All right, so now we've stirred it, we've tilted it, and now we need to compare it. Now, to compare it, I'm going to need my Eldon instruction card, and you can zoom in here. We'll try to determine what kind of blood I have. It does not look like I match any of this crap. Like, at all. I think, ooh, I'm ARHD negative. I guess that means I'm A negative. I'm A negative blood. So there's that. Yeah, I'm A negative blood. And so now I can get a pen and hold on. It just needs to be taut rather. That doesn't mean to look like an upside down eye. And that. And if I can write upside down. And then at the other side, you put right over your nipple. This isn't actually in the instruction part, but if you're so inclined, that's how you do it. Giddy up.